Это СЗО Хэмер. В результате...
Greetings to our viewers, welcome back to Warzone. The winds of change are beginning to blow on the Eastern Front as Ukraine launches its long-anticipated counter-offensive against the occupying Russian forces. This marks a pivotal phase in the ongoing war, which seeks to restore Ukraine's territorial sovereignty and sustain Western support. Armed with Western weapons and trained in NATO tactics, Ukrainian forces intensified their strikes on frontline positions in the country's southeast. One of the major hotspots for this offensive is the Zaporizhzhia region, a significant location for both parties due to its strategic positioning. By carving a path south through the flat fields of Zaporizhzhia, Ukraine's military objective is twofold. Firstly, they aim to sever the land bridge between mainland Russia and the occupied Crimean Peninsula, cutting off vital Russian supply lines. Additionally, their efforts are directed towards liberating key locations such as the city of Melitopol and Enerhodar, which hosts the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. Despite an increase in activity, spokesperson for the Ukrainian military units, Valery Shershin, indicates that operations in Zaporizhzhia remain primarily defensive. The counteroffensive, expected to unfold over several months, will be the ultimate test of Ukraine's new advanced warfare tactics and strategy. Shifting our focus to the southern front, a new crisis is brewing in Ukraine's Kherson region. This is a direct result of the breach of the Russian-controlled Kakhovka Dam and hydroelectric power plant. This event sent water rushing over the banks of the Dnieper River, impacting numerous residential communities and reshaping the battlefield in the area. Despite the challenges, Ukrainian forces on the ground persist, engaging in continuous heavy fighting. As one anonymous member of a brigade participating in the offensive stated, "It is very difficult on the field. The armed forces are advancing, but not as fast as we wanted." This paints a clear picture of the intensity of the war in Ukraine and the extraordinary bravery of its armed forces. Ukrainian forces, fortified by Western-provided Leopard tanks and American-made Bradley fighting vehicles, are gearing up for what seems to be a major assault. Renowned researchers and analysts such as Michael Kaufman, the director of Russian studies at CNA, corroborate these observations. However, the robustness of Russia's defenses in the area remains a hurdle. But despite heavy fighting, Ukraine seems to be holding the initiative, as stated by Britain's Defense Intelligence Agency. This intensifying counteroffensive by Ukraine, bolstered by billions of dollars worth of weapons and ammunition, is a significant moment in the ongoing war in Ukraine. In this ever-evolving situation, a key strategic factor is the role of Western support for Ukraine. Britain, the United States and other allies have all come together to train 9 out of 12 newly formed and equipped brigades, an effort that highlights the global community's vested interest in this conflict. These brigades are armed with powerful and sophisticated weaponry, including British Challenger 2S, German-made Leopard 2S, and American-made Bradleys that have been sent by the billions of dollars worth to Ukraine. However, this generous assistance, instrumental in bolstering Ukraine's counteroffensive, comes with a caveat. Its continuity is uncertain. Current projections indicate that the US budget for military assistance could run out as early as September, raising pertinent questions about the sustainability of the support Ukraine has come to rely on. Consequently, the success or failure of the counteroffensive carries implications that extend beyond the immediate military gains. It may very well influence the future of Western aid to Ukraine, shaping the trajectory of this conflict in the long term. Despite the high stakes and mounting obstacles, the resolve of Ukraine remains unbroken. Yet the path to victory is layered with challenges. The landscape, characterized by flat terrains that offer little cover, and the extensive Russian defenses built up over months, is a strategic nightmare. The task becomes even more daunting with the recent large-scale flooding in the partially occupied Kherson region due to the destruction of the Kakhovka Dam. This event has not only caused human suffering, but has also introduced new complexities to the military operations. The flooding could potentially erode some of Russia's defensive positions, but also make it harder for Ukrainian forces to advance. Yet, the spirit of determination continues to shine brightly through the clouds of war. President Volodymyr Zelensky has reassured the nation and the world that this disaster will not impede Kiev's military plans. As we conclude our coverage, we invite our viewers to engage in the conversation. Given the various strategic challenges and geopolitical implications, how do you think the Ukrainian counteroffensive will unfold? Will it turn the tide of the war in Ukraine? Please share your thoughts and insights in the comments below. Thank you for watching this episode of Warzone. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and we'd recommend watching one of these videos next for more updates.